what do we do, or how do we react to others who are negative to us and negative in our life? So I want to ask this to Tobin. Natalie said, how do we react to others who are negative in our life? Now with this idea that others' energy, right, can actually affect our health and our thoughts.
So 2 ways to address that. Primarily, if there's a toxin anywhere around you, you usually should get it away from you. I know a lot of people go through phases of their life where they've personally grown and the environment around them hasn't grown to the same degree. Not to say it's up, but maybe deeper. So there's not a resonance anymore. We're not in harmony anymore. So sometimes getting out of that situation is beneficial for everybody. And then we can see as time goes on what was meant to be. My number one answer for that, though, if you're a self-aware person and you're on the journey, it sounds like you are from that question you asked, it is more than likely, and this is from my experience, what I've experienced, not anything I've read, and I have read this places, but from what my direct experience in this reality is through consciousness, that when we see something negative in somebody else, there is a good chance that we have that within ourselves, and we're not being honest with ourselves in that situation. What type of negativity is it? Is that our self-talk manifesting in somebody else and they're just reflecting it to us? They may not even be aware of what they're saying. I've had this with family members, my mother, my brother, my cousins, people that I truly, genuinely care for, judgment-free. Whatever they chose in their lifestyle is what it is, but for some reason, whenever I'm doing something outside of the so-called box, they always have something to say, and they come out of it like it's, oh, I'm trying to protect you. When my ego is not challenged by it anymore and I can step back, like Angela said, to a space where I can just perceive and have awareness of what's going on, I realized very quickly that some place that I had been unconfident or I had talked myself down or told myself I didn't deserve something, they were then bringing it up. So life, whatever you want to say, is this power that's organizing everything, sent it to me in a person that I knew I cared about so much that I wouldn't just write them off. If it was a random friend, I would have just blown them off and say, I don't need to work on that, whatever. But because it was somebody who I cared about and they said it genuinely, I was like, all right, it's time to deal with this. So perhaps most of the time in life when we see something negative in somebody else, that's something we have in ourselves that others are seeing that we're not seeing honestly.